Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 8, Cordially Invited. Cordially? I don't know, cordially invited. Jacques and Ironwood engage in a dangerous game of wits. That's actually what I said last week, which is quite funny. I was like, yeah, we're going to see a battle of wits. Meanwhile, the kids must face their most dangerous threat yet, a high-class dinner party. I wonder if that means they're going to have to behave like adults and huntresses and huntsmen. I'm a little bit drunk this week. I've been out and I'm recording this in the evening, so hopefully that doesn't affect it too much. But this is only a 15-minute episode, so a lot less to affect. Other than that, let us just get into it, shall we? Go. We're always hoping that a lightning bolt is gonna save you from this gravity. We're rolling out for some romantic life. Think you'll wake up in a world of charm. Oh, but it's here to set you free. You don't have to dream. Your life's a masterpiece if you just believe. Yeah, I'm gonna stop singing now. Yeah, I'm wondering what can happen this episode though, aside from like, because it's a bit weird that Jacques has invited Ironwood to a dinner. It's going to be a lot of like passive-aggressive comments, I feel, and them like beating around the bush. Alrighty doody.
Only my father would turn a hostile takeover into a fluffy PR move. On the news, he said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad. We do want the general to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms. Ironwood's going to be locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party.
Has Ironwood lost his seat then, or one of his seats?
All that really means is he'll be the one controlling.
Is that what they were fighting over?
Not hard to imagine how that's gonna play out.
I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion, wasn't she? There's just too many coincidences.
Yeah.
You really think your dad might have something to do with Salem?
I think my father would do whatever it takes to win. And we should do the same. Meaning? Well, no one knows your dad better than you. And out of everyone going tonight, I'd say you're the only one who could snoop around the house and not be questioned.
That's a good point,
If
Spinner.
Jacques Schnee's up to something, I think we should know what it is.
ABN? What's ABN? Atlas Broadcasting Network, maybe? Oh, that's cool. So everyone's going. Jesus. I thought just like all of them, like the kids would have been enough.
Suppose we should smile for the cameras?
Sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
I'm back home.
Good evening, everyone.
Where's Klein?
What an interesting way to say, hello, dear brother, how have you been? I'm afraid you won't find him here. He was let go.
Oh,
I can't imagine why. General, exactly
for
how
helping her.
large
That's
do
a
you
bit
think our
fucked.
dining room table
Jeez, look at
is?
the amount of people.
I happen to know it's enormous, but most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses.
Okay.
Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory.
I was gonna say, there's no way like all of them are at dinner. Oh, that's interesting. These are 3D were these like artwork last time we saw them? I don't think
For
there were
those of you
actual 3D
joining us in
models
the
last
dining
time.
room, please follow me.
Wish us luck.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
so
they
then
already invited you, didn't they?
oh, that's pure gay.
Care for a drink, sir?
Nope.
No thanks. I think I'll just stick to patrolling the grounds.
Words out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything.
So they've
and
got
be
fauners
ready in case
working,
the
but they've
general
got
calls on
fauners
you.
working as servants, so
Hors d'oeuvres?
kind of
Let's
makes
see
sense.
them out of house and home.
Counterpoint, how about we do wander off, consider breaking things, and then all that other stuff.
I'll be in touch.
Dear sister, I was hoping we could use this time to catch up. Oh, I have to know. Why did you go through so much trouble to leave home, only to come crawling back?
This might be a problem.
What's he got?
General
Oh, a little
Ironwood.
plate of food.
Please. Have a seat.
Oh, Robin's here as well, though. I suppose it's supposed to be like a victory party, in it, I think.
Councilman Sleet. Councilwoman Camilla.
Councilwoman Hill would have had a nice ring to it.
Though I suppose I should just be grateful I got invited to the table.
Miss Hill, that vigor of yours is precisely why we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
What is she doing here?
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Indeed. I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way? I do recall some confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
As the official report stated, that footage was doctored. Penny is completely under my control.
Which is
Oh,
concerning.
it's not better for her, though.
Concerning?
Let's talk about exactly what it is you control.
Why won't this kid buzz off?
We need to do something.
What was that earlier about breaking things?
Well, Whitley, I'm sure the company is lucky to have you. But if you'll pardon me...
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! Messy food coming through!
Right, the company has promised me my own parking space. Maybe. Care for a drink?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh no, what an accident. That damn smile. You should dye his hair red.
If you'll excuse me.
The fact of the matter is, you've operated with a fair amount of autonomy for the past few years, James. But what we need now is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have...
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon. At this point, the closure of Atlas borders is only serving to hurt our relations with the rest of the world.
The rest of the world? It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
They've got points.
Quite right, Miss Hill. And I'm afraid there's more than just your choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation, the details of which are classified, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list of classified information you seem to be keeping. I asked our fellow councilman here to shed some light on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
Even you don't know?
The Amity Project will help with all of the issues you presented. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying you don't trust us?
You can't just buy trust like everything else. You have to earn it.
Oh. Yeah, Winter's pissed.
I couldn't have said it better myself. General, if I may be blunt, you have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large. How are we supposed to give you our trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what—
Winter.
Yeah.
That's enough.
The thing is, Jacques is never going to listen to Winter for whatever she says. So, her being there is more of a weakness, to be honest. Unfortunately. Oh, I didn't get to see all the pictures.
Miss Schnee? Is everything okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
Oh, there's that picture. We've still never seen the mum, have we? I thought we would see the mum this episode. Oh, we do. Oh.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I just let my emotions get the better of me.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh. Right.
No. What I mean is, this place holds a lot of memories for me specifically. I thought I was in control, but you heard me. I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from your heart.
And
Like
that
that
is
music.
precisely the problem. I should have just stayed in line.
Yeah, but it's the truth, though.
I guess you're right. I don't understand.
That's an interesting interaction.
I'm sorry I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
She got a bottle of wine, I think.
It's okay, Mom. It's fine.
What are you doing in your father's office?
Just looking for something I left.
That's right, you left. You left.
I need to use Father's computer.
Why?
Because I think he may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yes, well, some of us are trying to do something about it.
I feel like the mum just straight up won't stop her at all. Like, she just doesn't even care at all. Oh.
He started locking his home computer. But he still has blind spots.
You put a camera in here?
I put them in every room of this house. For our safety, in case I ever need... You haven't come back to stay, have you?
No.
Good. A man came by. I'm afraid your father may be involved in something more dangerous than he realizes.
Oh,
No matter what happens, Weiss, please don't forget about your brother.
Whitley wants nothing to do with me.
Of course not. You left him alone. With us.
Yeah, he's kind of just being swept along.
Who are you?
Those two people in like the promo image, are they like Flint and Neon or not? mean, I can see it, but it's not the same like haircuts or anything. What's he doing?
Hey, Mom! It's snowing!
What? What was that? I don't get what happened at the end there. What the fuck was he up to? Security network heating system. Oh. Is it gonna like freeze to death in Atlas? These are all like external heaters. This is all the heating systems. That was a weird render. You see how much fucking noise was on that render? Look how much grain is there. That's bad. Yeah, and then the rain turns to snow. So it like, and then they've already set up in this season that without a projected aura, people are going to freeze to death. So presumably everyone in Atlas has a, is like the environment is heated.
Hey, Mom! It's snowing!
And it creates a more livable atmosphere. But when now he's turned all that shit off, everyone's going to like freeze to death. That's pretty grim, really. And the kid excited. Oh, did I tell you? It is Willow. I like how they actually went with Willow. Willow Schnee. That's funny. I mean, that was basically the headcanon name for the mum. Everyone was like, yeah, she's called Willow. So I'm glad to see that they actually just decided that since everyone already calls her that, that's what they'll go with. I mean, it makes sense, It's a W. It's a colour. I mean, I don't know what colour willow would be, but it's like a tree. You can understand. Yeah, it was a weird episode. I mean, I thought we would have got kind of more depth out of Ironwood and Jacques' conversation. I thought there would have been more back and forth and more passive aggressiveness of them, like, battling their ideologies. Whereas kind of everyone kind of piling onto Ironwood. And a lot of their points, I mean, obviously Jacques, he's lying because he knows the truth. But for a lot of them, their points are true. It's like, why are our borders still closed? We know what happened at... the world knows that what happened at Beacon was not our fault. We weren't involved in Haven. Why are we, we're only hurting ourselves now. Obviously, Jacques stirring the pot almost by saying, like, these people were never caught when he's working with these people. But I assume he knows that they're the ones responsible by now. We've only seen him interact with Watts at one point, but presumably he's aware of their involvement. And they're just, helping him win. Yeah, it's sad to hear that... What's his name? Klein got let go. Obviously, I mean, that if it was found he was helped Weiss escaped, makes sense. Hopefully they didn't kill him. I imagine, can't imagine they're that ruthless. But yeah, we finally got Willow. And and she had a concern for Whitley as well, I suppose it is her son. And as characters, we're supposed to be, as viewers, I mean, we're supposed to be kind of hating this character, but he is, I mean, he's just a child. And he's kind of being brainwashed, essentially, by Jacques. So maybe, Weiss is going to try and rescue Whitley from this path. Other than that, though, I mean, there wasn't really a lot that happened. We you know, there was that interesting scene with Winter and Penny, where, you know, Penny was like, I don't really understand, and I think it was a part of, like, you know, her questioning her humanity versus Winter's actual feelings. You know, I don't think we've ever seen Winter act out like that in terms of letting her emotions get the best of her. I mean, that's literally what she said in Volume 3. You know, you can't let your emotions overpower you, but they go into, you know, I think it was a bad decision for Ironwood to bring her with him to the meeting in the first place, because I can't imagine Jacques is ever going to listen to anything she has to say. You know, he's always going to treat her like a child, probably. And so if he's trying to make a point, then it's a mistake to bring her along. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I don't think I've got much more to say. It didn't feel like a massive episode, but it was a nice little kind of character setup episode. I feel like it's kind of like treading the water until shit goes down for real. You know, like I say, I mean, at the end here with what's his name? I've got to read through the thing. He didn't say anything, so I don't know what his name is. Watts. With Watts kind of turning off everyone's heating. You know, I feel like that's going to be a pretty big point for Mantle being destroyed, essentially. You know. Yeah, it's interesting. I hope you've enjoyed my reaction to it. I might have been a little bit muddled up in my words here and there, but yeah. Other than that, I've been Eproth, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.